very best because you're the very best there ever was. Right there. You're the best that there ever was. The best, the best, the best, the best. Okay. The Pokerap. I want to be the best there ever was, to beat all the rest. Yeah, that's my cause. Electrode, Diglett, Nidoran, Mankey, Venusaur, Rattata, Fearow, Pidgey, Seeking, Jolteon, Dragonite, Fearow. Wow, I lost my place already. Venusaur, Rattata, Fearow, Pidgey, Seeking, Jolteon, Dragonite, Ghastly, Ponyta, Vaporeon, Poliwrath, Butterfree. Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. I'll search across the land. I'll look far and wide. Release from my hand the power that's inside. Venomoth, Poliwag, Nidorino, Golduck, Ivysaur, Grimer, Victreebel, Moltres, Nidoking, Farfetch'd, Abra, Jigglypuff, Kingler, Rhyhorn, Clefable, Wigglytuff. Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. Thank you for following Manuela Bila. Zubat, Primeape, Meowth, Onix, Geodude, Rapidash, Magneton, Snorlax, Gengar, Tangela, Goldeen, Spearow, Weezing, Seal, Gyarados, Slowbro. Not much, thank you. Extel Toasty, how are you? Capitan. Oh man, the problem with looking over at the chat. You want PogChamps? Okay, I can give you a PogChamps. We'll pause the Pokerap for just a moment, and I will say PogChamps, 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 PogChamps. Sandslash, Magneton, Snorlax, Gengar, Tangela, Goldeen, Spearow, Weezing, Seal, Gyarados, Slowbro. A weird thing about the all caps is that I thought it would be really jarring. That it would be like, oh, no one types in all caps. It's strange. It's gonna look weird. But then every time I check like the pages on streams, it's like half of the people are doing all caps anyway. I don't get it. And they're using like weird like emotes and stuff. I don't know. Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Yeah. Kabuto, Persian, Paris, Horsey, Raticate, Magnemite, Kadabra, Weepinbell, Ditto, Cloyster, Caterpie, Sandshrew, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Golem, Pikachu. At least 150 or more to see. To be a Pokemon Master is my destiny. Alakazam, Doduo, Venonat, Machoke, Kangaskhan, Hypno, Electabuzz, Flareon, Blastoise, Poliwhirl, Oddish, Drowsy, Raichu, Nidoqueen, Bellsprout, Starmie. Woo, we're at the halfway point. Doing great so far. What's all this we stuff? I'm doing all the hard work. Break time's over. Here we go. When I'm reading this out loud, and not having two people doing this, it just seems like I'm crazy and talking to myself. Which, in a sense, I am. You know? Metapod, Marowak, Kakuna, Clefairy, Dodrio, Seadra, Vileplume, Krabby, Lickitung, Tauros, Weedle, Nidoran, Machop, Shelter, Porygon, Hitmonchan. Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Yeah. Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Yeah. Articuno, Jinx, Nidorina, Beedrill, Haunter, Squirtle, Chansey, Pokemon, Parasect, Execute, Muck, Dugong, Pidgeotto, Lapras, Vulpix, Rhydon. At least 150 or more to see. To be a Pokemon Master is my destiny. I think I can definitively say there are more than 150 to see. I could say there's probably upwards of 800 and 900 to see so far. Charizard, Machamp, Pinsir, Koffing, Dugtrio, Golbat, Staryu, Magikarp, Ninetales, Ekans, Omastar, Scyther, Tentacool, Dragonair, Magmar. Whoa. Catch your breath there, man. Shake out those lips. It's downhill from here. Just 24 more to go. Now it gets tricky, so listen real good. Sandslash, Hitmonlee, Psyduck, Arcanine, Eevee, Executor, Kabutops, Zapdos, Dratini, Growlithe, Mr. Mime, Cubone, Graveler, Voltorb, Gloom. We're almost home. Hey, Bombstruck, nice to see you. Gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all. Yow. Gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all. Wow. catch 'em all. Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. Okay. I think that would be the entire 150 Pokemon in the Pokemon Wrap. So we've completed that. Hooray! If you have any more requests, of course, I will do them. Right now I'm taking requests. Yeah. And I also have for you, as teased earlier, a Wii U controller, complete with tapping stick for tapping. Good for the gamer tingles, of course. Gotta get a good rhythm going. Yeah, I think that's that would be if you are playing one of the rhythm games that don't exist on the Wii U. Unfortunately, what if they, made games that use the stylus? That would be crazy, right? It's the clicky sticky. Scratchy. You have to really get close to hear this one. Over here. That's the sound of making probably a very bad Mario Maker level, I would imagine. So that's the only game I remember using the stylus on for that. Oh, that's quite loud. Oh, it's almost scary how relaxed he is. This was a real cat, they would have bit me and scratched me several times. Then we had some. This was fun from before. How's that, Mona? Oh, you hate that. I guess I was scratching your eye. That's true. Yeah, good point. Good point. Okay, so now we can do some more readings. We can do additional, trigger words. Are there any good Pokemon that are good trigger words? I read them all. I think there's some that are good here. I'll point them out as I go along. Pidgey, Sea King, 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 Sea King. I think you want those shorter ones. If they get too long, it's like Poliwrath, 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 Poliwrath. I think it's a little bit too much. Maybe not good as a tingle trigger. You can have things like Golduck, 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 up your schedule. 'Cause I'm gonna write you a love song. There's there's always more where these excellent puns come from. These perfectly performed plosive puns pertaining to Pokemon. Perennially. Permanently. Penis. Okay. I think another good one is probably let's see. We could do Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan is probably a good one to say. You have Kangaskhan and some with the F's. I don't know. Flareon. 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 You can let me know if you like the F's. I think the K sounds are better. We have Blastoise. Blastoise. The Blastoise. I believe I have a thing that I have not made. A little Lego thing for Blastoise. Blastoise. Here he is, folks. Blastoise in the Mega Bloks flesh. The Mega Constructs. Blastoise. Just I had that in arm's reach, so I decided to grab it. Poliwhirl, Oddish, Drowsy, 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 Hypno, Hypno, Hypno. Oh, thank you for following XPH268. Hypno, 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 Hypno. That one's, if you were trying to use ASMR to get to sleep, you would do worse than to follow a Hypno or a Drowsy. I liked. That's pretty much exactly what they sounded like in the Pokemon anime. We had some other great Pokemon names, of course. Marowak, Marowak, and Kakuna, Kakuna. That's a good one. Kakuna, 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 Kakuna. It's got the K's and it's got the breathiness in it. Kakuna. We have Weedle, 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 Tauros, Nidoran, Machop, Shelder, Porygon. Porygon's good. Porygon, 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 gone, gone, gone. Pory, gone, gone. Pory, gone, gone. Is probably what they would say. Hitmonchan, Hitmonchan. That's okay. I think it's too long. If you are doing what I'm doing and just looking at the list of Pokemon in the Pokerap, feel free to shout any out that you want to hear. Articuno, Jinx, Nidorina, Beedrill. That one's okay. That's alright. Beedrill. Haunter, Squirtle. It's okay. Squirtle. execute. Muck, 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 muck. That's alright. I don't know. Muck is not great. Dugong, Pidgeotto, Lapras. That's okay. Lapras, Lapras. That makes it sound more like it's like a snake Pokemon. But Lapras is not a snake Pokemon. Lapras, Lapras, Vulpix, Vulpix. That kind of gets the SK sound that I said was good before. We have Vulpix, 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 Rhydon, not much there. Charizard, Machamp, Machamp, Pinsir, 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 Coughing. Dugtrio, Dugtrio, Golbat. Oh, that one's good. Golbat, 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 Golbat. You know, you kind of do a wide mouth with that. You go where you know, it's not a common mouth sound, right? Staryu, Magikarp, 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 Magikarp. I don't know if that's relaxing to hear Magikarp, but it is. It's, you know, I just like Magikarp. Ninetales, Ekans. That one's actually a snake. Ekans, 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 Ekans. Ekans. Omastar, Omastar. Scyther, Scyther. Tentacool, 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 Tentacool. Dragonair, Dragonair, Dragonair. Dragonair, Dragonair. I think this one's gonna be good. Magmar, 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 Magmar. You know, you get the breathy. You know, for people who like the breathing on the mic. Magmar, Magmar. It's kind of sensual. It's a sensual Pokemon. You know, Magmar is a kind and a tender lover who just wants you to know that he cares about you. Magmar, 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 Magmar. It's kind of what that would sound like, I think. Were you to be loved tenderly by Magmar? As we, you know, we should all be so lucky, I think. Sandslash has a lot of good S's in that one. Sandslash, Sandslash. Normally S's are tough for me, you know. I have probably you can tell, is a little bit of a lisp when I speak. So Sandslash is okay. It's not bad at all. endless whispers, the murmured words, like, oh, kabuto, kabutops, kabuto, kabutops, kabuto, kabutops. You know, that a lot of people like that one. Kabuto, 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 kabutops. I wonder if you could do the entire Pokerap with like the mumbled whispers. I'll just try it with this section. I'll try to get far enough from the mic so it's not like really blowing out. Sand/Hemonly, Psyduck, Arcanine, EV Executor, Kabutops, Zapdos, Genie, Growlithe, Mr. Mime, Cubone, Traveler, Goldorp, Gloom. We're almost home. Gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all. You know, kind of like that. That's one that people really like. They like the whispers like that, where it's like inaudible, right? And then we have where was I? Zapdos. That's how do you say your name? Bo6Eod7NTY. It's a nice face. I could do more in the voice one if you like. It's pretty fast. I could probably go through the whole Pokerap again. Honestly. Here, let me try that. I want to be the very best there ever was. To beat all the rest. Yeah, that's my cause. Electrode, Diglett, Nidoran, Mankey, Venusaur, Rattata, Fearow, Pidgey, Seeking, Jolteon, Dragonite, Ghastly, Ponyta, Vaporeon, Poliwrath, Butterfly. Gotta catch them all. Pokemon. I search across the land, look far and wide. Release from my power that's inside. Venomoth, Poliwag, Nidoran, Golduck, Ivysaur, Grimer, Victory Boo, Moltres. Nidoran, King, Farfetch, Shapper, Wigglytuff, King, Green, Rhyhorn, Clefable, Jigglypuff. Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. Zubat, Primeape, Meowthonix, Geodude, Rapidash, Magneton, Snorlax, Gengar, Tangela, Goldeen, Spearow, Weezing, Seal, Gyarados, Slowbro. Gotta catch 'em all, yeah. Gotta catch 'em all, yeah. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. Kabuto, Persian, Paris, Horsey, Eradicate, Magnemite, Kadabra, Weepinbell, Ditto, Cloyster, Caterpie, Sandshrew, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Golem, Pikachu. At least 150 or more to see. Alakazam. Oh, to be a Pokemon Master is my destiny. Alakazam, Doduo, Venonat, Macho. Kangaskhan, Hypno, Electabuzz, Flareon, Blastoise, Poliwhirl, Merle, Drowsy, Raichu, Nidoqueen, Bellsprout, Starmie. We are at the halfway point, doing great so far. What's all this wee stuff? Here I'm doing the hard work. Break time's over, here we go. Metamod, Marowak, Cocoon, Clefairy, Dodrio, Seadrop, Bloom, Krabby. Look at them, Torrens, waiting near Ryan, Drop, Shelter, pouring on him and him. Gotta catch 'em all, yeah. Gotta catch 'em all, yeah. Articuno, Jinx, Nidorino, Beedrill, Haunter, Squirtle, Chansey, Pokemon, Parasect, Execute, Muckdew, Gongo, Literature, Labrys, fixed right on, at least 150 or more to see. To be a Pokemon Master is my destiny. Charizard, Machamp, Pinsir, Coughing, Dugtrio, Mortal Battle, Starmie, Magikarp, Ninetales, Ekans, Star, Scyther, Tentacool, Dragonair, Magmar. Whoa, catch your breath, man, you ain't got those lips. Now it gets tricky. It's all downhill from here, and there's 24 more to go. Now looking at it gets tricky, so listen real good. Sandslash, Hitmon, Psyduck, Arcanine, Eevee, Executor, Kabuto, Zapdos, Dratini, Growlithe, Mr. Mime, Cubone, Growler, Voltorb, Gloom. We're almost home. Gotta catch 'em all, yeah. Gotta catch 'em all, well. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. Charmeleon, Wartortle, Mewtwo, Tentacool, Aerodactyl, Hollow Slowpoke, Minion, Rock. That's all, folks. Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. Okay, so yeah, so that was actually pretty quick. There you go, all 151 Pokemon. Oh, sorry. Yeah, now it's 151. And I'm not so good at that. I still need some more practice, I think, to really do that kind of thing very well. But a lot of people like that, like voice, kind of inaudible voice thing. It's tough. That's a tough one to do. That's the ASM artist's gauntlet, right? To be able to do that. Practicing more on that. But I hope you enjoyed anyway. Nonetheless, now we can go back to doing some more Pokemon. We are towards the end, I think, of listening to some of these guys. There was we were at Kabutops and Zapdos. We had Dratini, which is a lot like Eevee, where it's like the E sound, which is not so good. Growlithe is okay. Mr. Mime. I think you definitely want to become a person who can only fall asleep if they can hear Mr. Mime repeated over and over again. Mr. Mime, 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 Mr. Mime. And then, you extend that out and do the Mr. Mime 12-hour extended edition on YouTube. So you can really fall asleep just listening to Mr. Mime, Mr. Mime, Mr. Mime, Mr. Mime, over and over again. Then we have the likes of got some water. Having facial hair up here. It's never good. You get water stuck. Water is stuck in your brow. The brow of your face. That's not what it's called. Cubone. Cubone bone. Cubone bone. Cubone. Cubone. And Marowak. Cubone and Marowak. Cubone. Marowak. Cubone. Marowak. Cubone. Marowak. Marowak died, and Cubone wore their skull. Cubone wore the skull of Marowak when the Marowak died in the Pokemon Tower. Mr. Fuji was the one who saw to their burial. Gary Oak. He had to bury his Raticate. Gary Oak buried his Raticate when it died in Pokemon Blue. That's why he was visiting the Pokemon Tower. Everyone knows this. It is a secret that everyone knows. It's called environmental storytelling. Talk about a gamer tingle. Environmental storytelling. Environmental storytelling. It's good stuff. Okay, so we were at Cubone, and we have a Graveler. I don't like that one. Voltorb. There's some okay. Voltorb. You'd have to do a voice for that. See, that's the thing about V, is that if you don't have a voice, if you do a V without a voice, it's an F. So you have to do Voltorb. If you are whispering, you can't whisper a V. It's an F. So it would have to be like Voltorb. And that's probably too loud. So we won't do that one. Gloom. it's weird. There are some that are just you have to use your voice to say these letters. It's strange. Gloom, gloom, gloom. That one doesn't sound too good. But charmeleon, 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 Charizard, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, Charizard. The whole family. They're very breathy. Is probably what they would say in their ASMR channel. Oh, thank you for following Asterix Alex. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you for following Napst. I think Charizard was a big hit since you guys followed. So I'll do it again. Charizard. Charizard. Sorry, that one makes me laugh. We have a Machamp, 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 and Machoke, Machoke, and Machop, Machop. But the big guy, he's Machamp. Hey, I'm a Machamp. I'm a big Machamp, and I'm here, Machamp. Machamp. Oh, thank you for following Astro Alex 1. You have grown in number since you last followed. I appreciate that. There's something to be said for making the numbers go up. Astro Alex. That's a pretty good name. Napst. Napst. Astro Alex 1. And Napst. I'll go back. I should read some of the other names in case they sound good. Let's see. XPH268. You followed before. XPH268. And Xlil Toasty. Xlil Toasty. And Manuel Bila. Manuel Bila. Or maybe it's Manuel Bia. That could be true as well. Hey, we'll make that a thing. I'll read anyone's name if you follow. Sure, why not? That's a thing now. You are the Pokemon now. All right, we were just doing Machamp, Machamp. So let's go with where were we? Graveler, Voltorb, Gloom, Charmeleon, Wartortle. Oh, Wartortle. You can't forget about Wartortle. 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 He's a tortoise that is built for war. Wartortle. Yeah, he's a good one. Actually, I think he looks kind of silly, but whatever. What are you gonna do? Mewtwo. Mewtwo. You have Mew, and he was reincarnated, tested, and reincarnated by the evil Sylph Company into Mewtwo. 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 sacrificed himself to save the Pokemon. I pitted them against each other, but not until they set aside their differences did I see the true power they all share deep inside. I see now that the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. It is what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are. Wow. Impressive stuff. Something, words to live by, I would say. It's what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are. Okay? Then, beyond Mewtwo, we have Tentacruel. I think the Tenta is okay, but I think the Cruel is not as good for the Tingles. Maybe it's okay. Tentacruel. Or perhaps we have Aerodactyl. There's some good in there, good stuff in there. Aerodactyl. Ammonite. I think Ammonite and Amistar, they are inferior to Kabuto and Kabutops. They sound better. You heard it here first. Then we have Slowpoke. And that's what it would sound like if a slowpoke was sensually whispering into your ear. The sound of a slowpoke making sweet love. Slowpoke. Obviously, it would be extremely tantric lovemaking in that instance, I think. It's like, I'm a slowpoke, and I'm gonna take it slow. Poke. As opposed to a slow bro, who he'll smoke you out. He'll smoke you out, and he'll be like, hey, bro, it's okay, bro, just, let's just take it easy. Let's be a slow bro. Slow bro. Sorry, I go on tangents sometimes. Pidgeot. Pidgeot sounds okay. Pidgeot. That sounds better. Pidgeot and Arbok. I don't want to get too close with that. Arbok. It's kind of a cat purring, but it is a snake. Arbok. I think that sounds better than Arbok. And that's closer to how Arbok would be said in the Pokemon anime. Arbok. Or perhaps John Arbuckle from Garfield. Again, tangents. That is the name of my brain, the name of the brain here. I kind of started halfway and I forgot where. But I'm kind of having fun going through these 151 Pokemon and just seeing which ones sound good as Pokemon triggers. A Pokemon trigger. Electrode. Diglett. Did you see that episode? That's a memorable one for me. The Diglett episode. Diglett. Trio. Diglett. Trio. Venusaur. 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 That one. It's kind of like Charizard. Charizard. But it's Venusaur. Ratata. 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 I am not a chameleonaire. I cannot do the triple raps. I cannot do the ratata. Ratatatat. In fact, I think I probably did that pretty poorly. I don't know. Firo. Pidgey. Firo. Pidgey. Firo. Pidgey. Firo. Pidgey. Firo. Pidgey. 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 Firo. I'm enacting the first episode of the Pokemon anime where Ash was able to subdue a Pidgey without issue. But when he came to the Firo instilled fear into the hearts of all watchers as they forced Pikachu to submit all of his power into one final Thunder Strike, sapping him of all his vital energy. It's made me cry. I did. As a child, I cried when I saw Pidgey be so cute. And then Firo, just, it struck fear into me. I never thought I'd be so afraid of a little tiny bird, but I was. It's when they band together, it's when you have to watch out. And now we have Sea King. It's okay. Jolteon. Dragonite. That would be another very silly ASMR channel to watch, is just Dragonite's all Dragonite ASMR, where he just breathes into the mic and says, Dragonite, or perhaps even Ghastly. It's in a way, it's very soothing and it's nice, but at the same time, you feel weird hearing you're like, Dragonite, you look like you're an idiot. You have such a stupid look on your face. And he's just like, Dragonite. And you're like, well, damn it if you don't do a good job with that, Dragonite. I gotta give you credit. Credit where it's due. Ponyta is a good one for the Ponyta. And you also have Vaporeon. Vaporeon loves to vape. Vapin' Vaporeon. What's in your rig, Vaporeon? How many ohms are you working with? Are you gonna rip that sick cotton, Vaporeon? Oh yeah, you know he is. Vaporeon is the biggest vapor of all the Nidorino. Gold duck. We did this one when we were doing the rap before, but gold duck. Gold duck. I think it's pretty good. That's a pretty good one. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Gold duck. 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 It's not bad. It's not bad. In fact, it's pretty good, 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 pretty good. I like that. I like that when it's like, 'cause it's like, it's halfway to just sounds, which is nice, and it's halfway to ska. It's like halfway ska. It's like halfway like pick it up, 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 pick it up. But it's better. Ivysaur. Ivysaur is a very Irish-sounding Pokemon. You have the Ivysaur, and then you can have a little bit of Irish ASMR for the Ivysaur. That's what I like to hear. ASMR in different languages can sound pretty good. Actually, this is becoming more and more of just a salty sailor accent. I be the Ivysaur, pirate, sailing the seven seas. Ivysaur is a pirate. That would be a pretty good. I'd like to see a picture of that. I'd like perhaps some sort of deviant artist to make an Ivysaur pirate. And I think that would be cute. I'll stop doing a pirate voice now. I'm sorry. Grimer, or Grimer. I don't know how effective the trilling is for ASMR. I'm hoping it's good. I'm hoping it's pretty good because I do it a lot. And that's really why. Laughing, probably not great to do in the mic. I'll try to be like Tay Zonday and lean away from the mic when I laugh. Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Then we have Victory Beal, and Moltres, Victory Beal and Moltres, and Nidoking, Victory Beal, Moltres, Nidoking. I think Victory Beal and Moltres are kind of the cut from the same cloth phonetically. You have Victory Beal, Moltres. It's Spanish. Has a Latin flavor to it. It's a very terrible way to describe things. Apologize. Nidoking. Any way you say it. It's got the king, which is probably the best part. Nidoking. Then you have Farfetch'd. It's pretty good. I like that one. Abra. Cadabra. Abracadabra. Alakazam. Abracadabra. Alakazam. Jigglypuff. And Wigglytuff. That one's easier to do the triplets with. Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, ratata, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff. It's slower, so it's easier than ratata. Then we have Zubat. The Z sound is another one that you can't do without your voice. You have to use your voice to make a Z sound. Otherwise, it becomes an S sound. A short one. A short S. Zubat. So Zubat. 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 You know, so that's another sound. It's a V and a Z. I don't know if they're the only ones, I forget. But you gotta watch out for those when you're whispering. You can't quite say them quite right. Primate. 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 Meowth. 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 That's a new one. I don't really do that one too much. Meowth. Meowth. I don't know if that sounds too good though. So we'll go on to Onyx. 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 I'd prefer Snorlax to Onyx. But it does have the SK. Onyx. Gengar. Gengar is a good one. Gengar. Gengar. Tangela. 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 Goldeen. 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 That's what Goldeen would usually say when it's on land when it's not supposed to be. Goldeen. 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 Wow. I don't know if I can do it that fast. Spearow. Wheezing. Seal. That one's good if you like the S. Seal. 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 Gyarados. Not so much that one. Geodude. 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 Rapidash. 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 Magneton. Magneton. And Snorlax. I like Snorlax because of the X sound. Slowbro. We did that one earlier, but that's a good one. Slowbro. 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 Kabuto. 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 That's a little bit maybe too high energy for this time of night. Right here, it's 11:22, and I was gonna go until 11:30 because I started late. Be that as it is, it's getting late. If you have any last-minute requests, get them in. I'm gonna go for 10 minutes more with our Kabuto. So hey, maybe you're already asleep. That's probably the best if you're asleep, to be honest. We have Persian. 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 And Paris. Paris. Indistinguishable from saying Paris. Paris. Would you like to go to Paris and see the Eiffel Tower in Paris? Oh, you meant the Pokemon Paris, who evolves into Parasect. I think I'll pass on Paris because Paris has quite a low base stat total. Not a great moveset to pick from. Paris is probably a pitiful Pokemon to pick. Perchance, Paris would be a passable Pokemon if it could prove itself to be productive. That's enough about Paris. And next we're on to on, it's after Paris because I was up. Okay. Horsey. Horsey. That's like horsey. That's too. It's not good. Raticate. 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 Ratata. Raticate. Ratata. Raticate. Magnemite. Cadabra. Weeping Bell. Ditto. 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 Cloister. Caterpie. Sandshrew. Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur. This one's a good one. Charmander. Charmander. Golem. Pikachu. Pikachu. Alakazam. Alakazam. Doduo. Venonat. Machoke. Venonat is probably the best one of those. Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan. Hypno. 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 Wish I had something to. All I have is this dongle. Just Hypno. 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 Drowsy. 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 Hypno. I assume that worked on all of you and you're just asleep now. Because why wouldn't it, right? Hypno's curse is to put people to sleep. And so he has, of course. Then we have, after Hypno, Electabuzz, Flareon, Blastoise, Blastoise, Poliwhirl, Poliwhirl, Oddish, 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 Drowsy, 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 Metapod, 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 Metapod. It's one you can do with Metapod Nidoking, Metapod Nidoking, Metapod Nidoking, Ratata, Metapod Nidoking, Ratata, Marowak, Kakuna, 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 Matata, Kakuna, Matata, right? Clefairy, Dodrio, Seadra, Vileplume, Vileplume, Krabby, Krabby Patties are delicious. Lickitung. This one's hard to say without being like slightly pervy. Lickitung, Lickitung, because it even to say it, you think of just like you have to move your tongue. Lickitung, Lickitung, you know. So I apologize for that. Tauros, Tauros, Weed, oh, Weed, oh, Nidoran, Machop, Shelder, Porygon, Porygon is okay. Hitmonchan, Hitmonchan, Articuno, Jinx, Nidorina, Beedrill, Haunter, Squirtle, Chansey, Parasect, Execute, Muck, Dugong, Pidgeotto, Lapras, Vulpix, Rhydon. I think we've gone through all these at this point. So I think we're going to say that's it. We've done the complete ASMR the stream. I had a really good time. I liked the folks in the chat who were having a lot of fun with me just saying a lot of Pokemon names. Yeah, it was a good time. I hope to see you all next time. I'm definitely gonna do more ASMR, so look forward to that. Maybe on Wednesday again. I like weekdays because, listen, you fall asleep when you listen to ASMR. It's a public service for people who are up way too late. Because I'm doing this 11 PST is when I'm stopping, 11:30 right now. And if you're on the East Coast, you better be damn asleep. Like it's like 2:30 in the goddamn morning. You better be asleep by then. So if you're not, I don't know, go listen to the go listen again. You didn't do a good job. If you're asleep and it's 2:30 in the goddamn morning for you. But so that's me. This is the Hell Zone. I'm Dan from the Hell Zone at hellzone.club on Twitch. You can visit. You can have a good time. You can have a great time. And you can have a game time. Because we also play games. You can check that out. And that's it for me. Long-winded outros are my speciality.